Roses. Just the name evokes images of vibrant colors and sweet fragrances. Beloved by gardeners for centuries, roses have a timeless appeal. They grace gardens big and small, adding a touch of romance and elegance. Whether you're drawn to the classic beauty of a single red rose or the charm of a rambling rose covering an archway, there's a rose out there for everyone. Imagine stepping into your garden, greeted by a profusion of colorful blooms. The gentle breeze carries the sweet perfume of roses, filling the air with their intoxicating fragrance. Roses have a unique ability to uplift the spirits and bring joy to our lives. And the best part, with a little care and attention, anyone can experience the magic of growing beautiful roses. No matter your gardening expertise, this guide will equip you with the knowledge to cultivate your own thriving rose garden. From choosing the right variety to mastering the art of pruning, we'll unlock the secrets to lush and fragrant blooms. Let's embark on this floral journey together and transform your garden into a fragrant paradise. Choosing the right spot for your roses is crucial. Roses need at least 6 hours of direct sunlight daily. Ensure well-drained soil to prevent waterlogging. Roses prefer slightly acidic soil, pH 6 to 6.5. Prepare soil by removing weeds and adding compost. Now let's talk about planting. Dig a hole twice the width of the root ball. Create a small mound of soil at the bottom. Remove the rose and loosen roots. Place the rose with the bud union level with the soil. Backfill and firm the soil around the roots. Water thoroughly to settle the soil. Add mulch to retain moisture and suppress weeds. Water is essential for healthy rose growth, especially during the first year after planting. Water deeply and regularly, aiming to keep the soil consistently moist but not waterlogged. A good rule of thumb is to water when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. During hot, dry periods, your roses may require more frequent watering. Like all plants, roses need nutrients to thrive. Feeding your roses with a balanced fertilizer will promote vigorous growth and abundant blooms. Apply fertilizer in spring as new growth begins and again in midsummer. Avoid fertilizing late in the season, as this can encourage tender new growth that's susceptible to winter damage. When choosing a fertilizer, look for one specifically formulated for roses, with an NPK ratio of around 5-10-5 or 10-10-10. Follow the instructions on the fertilizer package carefully for the correct application rate. Remember, it's always better to under-fertilize than to over-fertilize. Section 4. The Art of Pruning. Shaping your roses for maximum beauty. Pruning may seem daunting, but it's crucial for maintaining the health and vigor of your roses. Pruning encourages new growth, removes dead or diseased wood, and helps shape your roses for optimal bloom production. The best time to prune roses is in late winter or early spring, just as new growth begins. Before you start pruning, ensure you have the right tools. Sharp pruning shears are essential for clean cuts that heal quickly. When pruning, always cut at a 45-degree angle, about a 1/4 inch above an outward-facing bud. This encourages outward growth, preventing the center of the bush from becoming congested. Start by removing any dead, damaged, or diseased canes. Next, remove any crossing or rubbing branches to improve air circulation within the bush. Finally, shorten the remaining healthy canes to your desired height, keeping in mind the overall shape you want to achieve. Section 5. Maintaining healthy roses, keeping pests and diseases at bay. Roses unfortunately are susceptible to a few pests and diseases. However, with vigilant monitoring and prompt action, you can keep these problems at bay. Regularly inspect your roses for any signs of trouble, such as discolored leaves, holes in foliage, or wilting. Common rose pests include aphids, spider mites, and Japanese beetles. Aphids are tiny, pear-shaped insects that suck sap from new growth. Spider mites are minuscule pests that cause stippling on leaves. Japanese beetles are metallic green beetles that devour rose blossoms. To control pests, you can use insecticidal soap or neem oil. For diseases like black spot and powdery mildew, use a fungicide specifically formulated for roses. Prevention is always better than cure, so ensure good air circulation around your roses, water at the base of the plant to avoid wetting the foliage, and remove any fallen leaves promptly. Section 6. The Joy of Roses, reaping the rewards of your labor. Growing roses is a rewarding experience, bringing beauty and fragrance to your garden. By following these expert tips, you'll be well on your way to cultivating a thriving rose garden. Remember to choose the right location, plant carefully, water and feed regularly, prune diligently, and keep an eye out for pests and diseases. The joy of gardening lies not just in the final result, but also in the journey itself. From selecting your favorite rose varieties to nurturing them through the seasons, every step is filled with anticipation and satisfaction. Imagine cutting a freshly bloomed rose from your garden, its intoxicating fragrance filling your home. So, embrace the world of roses and embark on this fulfilling adventure. With a little patience, dedication, and these expert tips, you'll be amazed by the abundance and beauty your rose garden will bring. Happy gardening!